Welcome back to the realest channel on YouTube. Now today, we're not reacting to footage. We're going to be reacting to some tweets and a topic that I think needs to be spoken about. Now we've seen Mams put out a tweet a few days ago. We've seen JJ put out a few tweets as well about influencers forgetting to be entertainers, not making content and just turning into a person that boxes. Now, what made this industry, the crossover boxing industry, so big in the first place was the promo, was the fact that they were misfits, the fact that they were different. You know, what's starting to happen is people are dedicating themselves to the game, which is you need to do. You can get your brains pumped up, and if you don't dedicate yourself, yeah, there's pain waiting for you. Pain waiting for you anyway. So I understand why everyone is knuckling down, doing these body transformations and becoming better athletes. Now, there's a tweet here from Mams that says there is no excuse. Yeah, let me find this tweet right now. He said you have 24 hours in a day, 8 hours sleep, let's say 4 hours off for training and travel. Not if you go to Harvey's from my house, but 4 hours for training and travel. There's plenty of time to keep making content and promoting. You don't have to stop creating because you're training. Now, he is correct. I have struggled many a times to keep content going whilst I'm training for a fight, but I have a good team. I have a great team that allow me to keep doing what I'm doing and still push content out. I am not primarily a content creator, as we know. I am a fighter. So as a fighter who's better than everybody in the crossover boxing scene, why am I uploading more? Riddle me that. Riddle me that. Why, as the best boxer to be involved in the scene, one of the pioneers of the scene, can keep content rolling out, but then these guys that are just getting into the game, who specialize in content creating, who are the originators, who I learned from, are slowing down? Why? Maybe we could say they're at the embryonic stage of their boxing and it requires more time, more focus, and they can't multitask the two because they are so early in their boxing careers. Yes, we could say that. Or we could say they're being lazy. You know what I'm saying? We could say they're being lazy. And I'm gonna go with the latter. I think it comes down to laziness. A lot of the guys that are fighting on these shows have had production teams, and again, have taught me who you need in your team to keep your YouTube channel going and who you need for content to keep rolling out. So it baffles me why these guys want to become regular. I'm here always defending, always preaching, these men do the right thing by promoting themselves, uploading and fighting. And I feel like it's a very successful method to keep your brand growing in and out of the ring, which is why I try my best to be consistent. Make sure you like, subscribe, notification bell on. But these men are not doing it. Let's get into another tweet here, because JJ put out something which basically backs up what Mams was saying. Announcement to all influencer boxers, don't forget to be entertainers, same thing really. And then he said this reflects on draw. Mams replied to the tweet, this reflects on draw and therefore pay. Don't believe me, just watch. So I feel like he was sending out, it's not a threat, because I think he's serious. I think he means it. Like, people who don't promote the shows and who stop posting content will receive a deduction in pay. Is this harsh or is this fair? Is this a reverse incentive to make sure that people are still promoting? One way to get people to do things is say you're gonna take their money. Is 2 videos a month enough? 3, 4, 5? You see what I'm saying? So I feel like we really need a clear-cut stipulation and guideline on what he reckons staying active and promoting is. So I think it should be something that's worked on, if it's not being worked on as we speak, where Misfits, Kingpin, I think Kingpin done a good job of promoting the tournament, actually. I think they done a good job. I'm glad they done the face-to-faces, they done a little sit-down talks at the table, Leon Wade, you know what I'm saying, Sensei. Like, it was good. I think they went in terms of the promo, even with the draw and how everything was put together. I think they kept everyone interested in the tournament up until the tournament began. And Misfits can be guilty of not promoting as cleanly because they got more events happening. So I see why, but like, for example, Misfits Misfits James Bond, Misfits 007 was announced, and then Misfits 006 got kind of blown over. So I think everyone's looking so forward to the May 13th show. We even forgot there was a show in New Orleans. And it's my boy's company. So if I forget, and it's my boy's company, then you can be rest assured that most people are looking at it like, raw. I forgot that's even this weekend. I was out in New York, I was like, raw, it's this weekend. I didn't forget when Kingpin was. You see, so promo is huge. Promo matters. And Mams, JJ, they're realizing that, and they're asking the people to pull their finger out and start promoting a bit more. Kenny replied to JJ's tweet, because again, this was another thing. Whindersson, I'm gonna do a separate reaction to Whindersson, but he continues to make content, and now he's fighting, and we could see the correlation in the crowd when he throws hands. He hasn't slowed down on the content side. He's boxing, his people come out because he's staying relevant across the board. And we saw the crowd reduce significantly once Whindersson's fight was over. Kenny comes in on a, why are you trying to sabotage my fight? Because JJ is saying, yo, man, we'll triple your bread. And it's because JJ saw what he could do with the crowd. If Whindersson was fighting as skillful as he is and couldn't get no one in the building, I don't think JJ would have tweeted that. I think when he saw the arena booming and he thought, yeah, this can be over on my team. It don't need to be over here. Which is why he's willing to offer triple the bread. So it goes to show how valuable it will be for everyone to make sure they are keeping up with content and to make sure that they are being who they originally were. You can do both. You can do both. You can do both. But the purpose of this video is for the crossover boxing scene to realize, as more fighters enter the scene, as more money is made, as more companies pop up, you can understand more why the traditional boxing world is how it is and why their world is starting to act more in that manner. Because money is to be made. And it's a business. So we don't want to hear the slander no more on the traditional thing and acting like the crossover thing is, you know, doing everything it should be doing, because if it did, we wouldn't have Jake and JJ so far apart where it looks like the fight's not even going to happen this year anymore. Jake saying fight Nate, then I'm going to rematch Tommy, then JJ saying Whindersson, and then maybe Salt Pappy. There's too much going on. I entered the year with a very clear, simple peace of mind. By the end of the year, Jake and JJ will fight. It seems very unlikely because of business and politics. But it is what it is. People, make sure you like and subscribe, notification bell on. I went on a little rant today. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Obviously, you're not going to agree with everything I said, but that's fine because it's my opinion, not yours, and you are entitled to yours. So, it's the end of the video. If you don't know what I do at the end of the video,